is Becky and I work in Springfield Healthcare's living care team as business development lead. Our living care team covers the whole of the Humber, Yorkshire and the North East, supporting people 24/7 in their own homes. Living care is when a carer lives with our customer. So the customer wants to live in their own home and keep their own routines. The carer can move in and support them throughout the day and night with anything they might need. Living care is for a wide range of people with different needs and different capabilities. We have some customers that have a very basic need, so they might just want the companionship, they'll be lonely, they might need just very basic support such as domestic support around the home. Living care also works really well for people with high needs, so clinical needs, complex care needs. So they might be on oxygen or they might have enteral feeds. Having somebody there that can support them 24/7 and be on hand in case of an emergency is really vital. It can reduce hospital admissions and prevent their health deteriorating. Another example of who living care might work really well for is for people living with dementia. People living with dementia really need routine and to be around familiar environment, be around their own things, their own memories, and sometimes moving into a residential home can be detrimental to the health. We've seen it where people with dementia have moved into the home and their condition has exacerbated or gotten worse because of all of the changes. So having a living carer, moving with them and supporting them in their own home, in their own environment, can really benefit them in the long term. Another example where living care works really well is for working age adults. So for younger people that may have mental health conditions, a learning disability, any form of disability, or where they might need support. Younger people generally want to remain at home, be independent, have the life that they want, get out in the community. They might enjoy going to football, playing golf, watching sports, going to university, going to work. These are all things where a living carer can support them to be themselves, to be independent and to live the life they want. So living care really can work for a number of different people. We've also found that living care can work really well for people at the end of their lives. So having somebody move in with you and support you through that journey and be there for your family and be on hand if you need anything, and not having to move into a hospital or hospice, can really make people's dreams come true. A lot of people wish to die at home, and living care can support that, which we found to be really positive experience for families. Living care doesn't have to be a permanent solution. Living care can work on a very temporary basis. So we have respite care packages. A living carer can support families for 3 days as a minimum. So we might come for a week or 2 weeks, and it will prevent people having to go into a residential home for those short periods. This works really well when we've got families supporting people and families want to have holidays, or it also works really well for recovery of injury. So if for example, a person has had a hip replacement and they're going to be off the feet for a few weeks, a living carer can move in with them and help them around the home and with their medication, meal preparation, just the very basic things that they're going to struggle to do themselves. We try to keep the process fairly simple. So I would visit the home and gather lots of information regarding the person's health needs, etc., and also look at their social interests. So we would then try to match the person with the appropriate carer. So we would be asking questions about your hobbies, your interests, what's important to you and your values, and then from there we can devise a bespoke care plan and arrange for somebody to live with you who you're going to get on with, and give you some choice in that as well. So our carers have carer profiles, and we can show you these before they come to your house, and you can basically choose who you want to care for you. And we find this works really well, and our customers say this is a really positive experience. Thank you for listening. If you would like any more information, please do get in touch. We're here to answer any questions you may have.